You look adorable.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sebastian's supposed to look adorable.
What?
Because Sebastian's supposed to look adorable.
So adorable. Sorry, guys. I know we're live now, but I'm just trying to get this one last person on here for the show. And then we can start.
Dang it, I don't think chat's working for me again.
No! No. That's muted. It's working for me.
Let me try and say something.
Yours works.
Yay!
Yay! Is that an Allison in here? Maybe. Yeah. Nope. Everyone gets backstage looks at us. This is what happens before the show. What happens before the show is Grell fixes her hair in the video.
Good going, girl.
And tries to solve technical difficulties all at the same time.
Your eyebrows are looking awfully luscious today, girl.
I have so many luscious eyebrows. Well, okay, so before the show starts, then whoever's listening now will get one of my makeup tips with my obnoxious makeupness that I do. And what I usually do for makeup, like for Grell's eyebrows, is I use a glue stick all over my eyebrows, okay? My natural hair color is like Sebastian's hair color, so it's like your hair color, Bassie. And my eyebrows are then in turn that color. So I use the glue stick. Oh, there I am on the wall. And so I use the glue stick to squish them down, and then I go over them with lots and lots and lots of concealer, and then I color them on with lip liner. And I didn't have time, nor did I want to put glue on my eyebrows for 2 days in a row, so I just filled them in with red.
It doesn't look bad.
They're really red and giant, because those are my regular... Yeah, this is my regular eyebrow with red in it.
I used to do that with Axel. It doesn't look bad. Looking good.
At least I have nice eyebrows in actual life.
You do have really, like, you have some of the nicest eyebrows I've ever seen.
Thanks. I do those eyebrows for life. for livings.
For life.
For my life.
Gosh,
that's right. We're real professional here. Nerd o'clock.
It's not ready o'clock.
It's not nerd o'clock.
Words that are not ready o'clock.
It is technically nerd o'clock, but it's nerds that are not ready o'clock. You're right. So we are gonna have someone else joining us today on this videocast, but why don't we talk about... Oh, wait. Oh, that's just you.
That's just me.
Adding some Google effects. So
what else am I doing?
So the other person who's supposed to be joining us is Allie, and she is apparently.
What's happening?
I think it's a YouTube server issue.
Are we still on?
Yes, we're still on.
Cool.
There's just gonna be a weird pause.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry about that.
It's future Sebastian telling you I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kitty! What luscious whiskers and supple paws!
I'm dying.
What?
I said I'm dying.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
You had to. I don't even know what kitty that was.
I think that was
Yeah,
Juju.
it looks like YouTube is having some issues tonight. I don't know what its problem is.
You're on fine now.
It's fine now?
Yeah.
Because on my screen, I am frozen.
You're good on mine.
I think you're over here now.
Just let it
Go.
go. Let it go.
No. Shh.
It's happening. It's happening. I'm making it happen.
No.
I don't know. On my screen, I'm frozen. I don't know what's going on. So,
You're good here.
well, my video won't even pop up on my screen now. Dang it, Bobby.
That was beautiful.
I know. All right. So I don't know what I look like on this because my video isn't working, but apparently I'm still here and apparently I'm still online. So
You look grelly.
if I look like a complete fool, then I apologize.
You look really grelly.
I
You
look
got
great.
umbrella.
Yes. I'm grilly.
You're grelly.
Oh, Allie looks cute too. She's trying to get on, but I think her computer's having issues. I don't know if it's an issue with the computers tonight or if it's an issue with YouTube or Google tonight. I'm not really sure what's going on. But my thing is still frozen, so I still don't know what I look like, and I don't know if she's even going to be able to get on. But she's working on it. So we're gonna just sorry, this is her.
Start 15 after.
So in about well technically we're live, but we'll start our intro in like 5 minutes or so, and then we'll actually start the show.
And we'll probably have to extend it a bit so we can fill up that hour of Nerd O'Clock, even if it goes past 10 o'clock, which is no longer Nerd O'Clock. But in our case, it will be Nerd O'Clock since it's delayed. If that makes any sense at all.
It is always Nerd O'Clock. Legit.
Nerd o'clock somewhere.
It is Nerd O'Clock somewhere.
I'm going to ask Jimmy Buffett to sing that song. I'm just going to go up to him and be like, hey, can you please sing this song? It would
Hey,
be
Jimmy Buffett, sing to us. Sing to us.
Just going to go grab Jimmy Buffett, you know.
It's Nerd O'Clock somewhere.
Beautiful.
I don't even know.
I don't either. I don't even. This show is just Nerd O'Clock.
Nerd O'Clock. It is just Nerd O'Clock.
Princess.
Normally, we don't have this many issues. So whoever's watching out there, not so many. Oh, wait. Oh, is it coming back? Nerd O'Clock.
Nerd
Are you coming
O'Clock.
back? I see myself again! Okay, this is great news. So we still have about 5 minutes. Less. Waiting for Allie. Yeah. I love your tiara, Bassie.
Thank you.
It makes you even more appealing to my like spidey senses.
You've got fantastic taste. I hope you know that.
I know.
You know?
I do. I also have this to lure you in.
Wait, let me see. It's working. god.
My cat lore. My cat lore is working.
For once, my cats aren't here with me. They're in the garage. They're being lazy.
Lazy cat. My cat's been lazy all day too. Like literally all day she's been laying around doing nothing.
Yo, it's a kitty day.
What?
It's a kitty day.
Whose cat? My cat. My kitty. And I did my nails.
I did my nails too.
Yeah!
Those are really cute.
Aren't they cute? They're stickers.
I like them. I can never get them to stick. They always fall off.
Yeah, I feel like they're not going to last very long because I think, yeah, like that one's already unsticking itself.
No, you stick it back on.
I know, but they're really cute. Girl has nice nails.
Confirmed. Canon. Girl has nice nails. It's hot as
Girl has
balls.
nice nails. He likes them.
Huh?
They make them attractive. No, bleh.
Blech.
Bleh. You bleh.
It's hot.
I didn't even put on my coat. It's too warm.
Put on my coat. The show hasn't even started yet, and I'm like, oh, my coat.
Goodbye, coat. See you later.
You and your tails. It's like such a cool feeling though when I'm walking with that tailcoat thing. Like the tail part of it is like going behind my legs. It's like swish, 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 and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm Sebastian. It's awesome.
That's
like
how I
my
feel.
thought process. What?
That's your exact thought process.
That's my thought process. Yeah.
That's how I feel when I have my chainsaw.
Oh man.
What?
Allie!
Adorable.
Hello. Thank you.
You look adorable.
Thank you.
I can't. You look adorable. I can't see anything.
Working on it.
Oh, okay.
Did it work?
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Maybe.
Hold on, working on settings.
Does this top hair look kind of weird? Because I just like fixed it today after going to that convention. I feel like it's too stick straight.
It is. You could catapult things off of that.
Oh my god!
I like it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Alright, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
I like it. I think it's great.
I'm glad you like it. Hey! Steampunk Ellie!
You are!
It works!
Oh my god, it's like magic. You look so cute right now. All right, so it's a minute early, but it is. Oh no, it's not 9:15. All right, let's start the intro. So we'll pause and then count down and then start the intro. Okay. Ready? Ready.
Ready.
3,
Ready.
2, 1. Hi guys! Thank you for tuning in to Nerd O'Clock, a cosplay video cast. We are here tonight. I am Vinyl Kitty Cosplay, or Danny, or I'm Grell tonight, as I was yesterday as well at Geek Fest Florida. I was with Allie over here,
Hi, guys.
who is a steampunk princess today, and or not a princess,
No.
but she looks awesome. And we also have
I'm Kidum Girl Cosplay, and I'm Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler.
yay! So yeah, so that's who we have tonight, and let's do like a quick overview of what our weeks looked like. Like, did we go to any cons? Did we do a new makeup test? Stuff like that. First, oh, Slipping out of camera view. I see that. Sebastian, you're trying to get away from me.
My toe was itchy.
That is a terrible excuse to get away from a grell.
That was actually a good excuse because it's working.
No! So me and Allie went to Geek Fest in Boca Raton yesterday. It was on campus at FAU, and it was awesome. It was a really, really small convention. It was actually bigger than what I thought it was going to be because it was on a college campus, and so I didn't expect it to be as large as it was. I don't really know what I was expecting. I've never been to one on a college campus. But you have, right, Kid'em Girl?
Yeah, they're awesome. Normally they're smaller, but they are a lot of fun. They like the events such as cosplay competitions and such are not like a lot of them are normally limited to craftsmanship because they can afford to have a smaller amount of people enter. But like college campuses are so small, they have like accuracy, craftsmanship, and pretty much anybody can enter. So it's fun, especially if you don't make your own costumes like myself.
Well, I mean, I don't sew very well. I'm not comfortable on this couch. I'm sorry. I sew a little bit, but like, I've never made a jacket, and I've never made like a pair of pants. I don't even know where I would start making a pair of pants or a jacket. But like, I could make like basics. Like, I could make like. I made a bow that I put on the back of my jacket that I wore around this weekend, and I could make, like, a skirt. I could do that. But, like, my thing is more like accessories and props. Like, that's my main thing is what I do. But there were a lot of really awesome costumes at Geek Fest. Like, and like you were saying, like at college ones, like there's usually I don't know, this is my first one, but you were saying that there's usually you're not as limited at a college one because you get not as many people as the giant ones, but like smaller numbers, so everyone gets to mingle with everyone else. You're not in these cliquey little groups, which I feel is kind of how it is at the big conventions, which I don't mind, but the little ones are fun because you get to meet so many people that you wouldn't normally get to meet or talk to. And that's what I liked about this one.
So you made a lot of friends?
We made friends. Yeah, made lots of friends. A couple of them, hopefully, maybe, will be on the show next weekend. It'll be awesome. It may or may not be another Black Butler party next weekend.
It's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's the best thing.
Unless you don't watch Black Butler.
Blasphemous.
I'm so sorry. Ah.
The sincerity in that was just, oh.
Overwhelming amount of sincerity. And so yeah, what else did we do at the convention, Allie? What did we do?
We met vendors because, well, they're pretty awesome. We walked around. Oh, and we have our own mini photo shoots because we're obsessed with our costumes.
I don't know if anyone else does that. I'm sure they all do. But I can't talk for everyone. I'm not coordinated or awesome enough yet to take pictures with a photographer. Not that I'm not awesome, but I haven't been asked to take pictures with a photographer yet, which is a lot of people do. And so we take our own photos.
A million of them.
A million of them. And usually we get some pretty awesome shots out of them. Do you do that too when you go to conventions?
Yeah, photographers never asked me to take photos either. If so, it's just like just one picture. But I always do photo shoots with my friends, always. So I think it is a common thing.
Yeah, so many. Yeah, like Allie had to leave early yesterday, so um, my other friend Sarah, who went with us, was Sailor Moon, and there was this tree that she really, really wanted to climb in, and so and so we got in the tree. I didn't get in the tree. She got in the tree, and it was epic.
I can totally understand wanting to get in a tree. I can
Didn't get in the tree. I don't know. This is the first convention that I've been to where there was like a tree. No, I lied. I was gonna, there was a tree at the Miami Convention Center outside. They had a really good tree.
They
I got
did.
in that tree.
So
We both
what
got in that tree.
as a good tree?
There are branches low enough to climb on.
Okay, I gotcha.
That just may or may not go over water.
Right.
Okay.
Or there are branches low enough to climb on that will hold the weight of multiple people.
Yeah.
That also constitutes a good tree.
Yep.
Okay.
And we, what else did we do? Oh, we saw the Black Butler drag and cabaret show.
Jealous.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I'm in love. I am in love. That's all I have to say. But for whoever is watching or listening, if you can get to a convention where they are performing, you should do it. They're fantastic and hilarious. It's just called the Black Butler Drag and Cabaret Troupe, or Black Butler Drag and Cabaret Show. They have a Facebook page and everything. It's just Black Butler Drag and Cabaret Show. And the people who are in it are Shelby Savage cosplay, Phelan LePage cosplay, and the Dyer cosplay are the three performers who are in it. It's Sebastian, Grell, and CL. And it's fantastic. So if you can get to a convention where they're performing, you should do that. It's awesome. Totally worth it. Yeah, and I had to explain the whole thing to Allie because she doesn't watch Black Butler and she didn't understand any of it.
Nope. Sorry. I'm the worst nerd ever.
To the general populace for not watching Black Butler.
You're not the worst nerd. You're nerdy in other ways.
I'm a different nerd.
Yeah.
Different nerd. You're a different nerd, Allie.
Different nerd.
Nerd. A different nerd. So, let's get to our topics then. And our topics kind of went back to what we were talking about earlier as far as like smaller cons, you see more of this or less of this, whatever. It's not as clicky. But our first topic was what makes a good cosplay or a good prop. So what makes a good costume or prop in cosplay? Is it accuracy, like specific to character? Is it the craftsmanship of it? Is it the personal twist that somebody puts on it? Like, what do you guys think makes a good cosplay or prop in general?
It's a mixture, I think, of ability put into the costume. Whether it's the actual costume itself, the wig, the makeup, it could be any number of things, and accuracy. But the thing that makes it the best out of all, in my opinion, is how much fun you're having in that costume. That, I think, is, bar none, the most important thing.
Yeah.
I have to agree. I also think how you carry yourself in that character has a lot to do with it, because, you know, we were talking to some people, and if you're just walking around, and of course you're going to admire the work and the craftsmanship, but if you're in character and acting like them and, you know, doing the whole spiel with it, it changes the character completely. Really brings it to life. So it brings those props and those different, you know, everything you make to life and makes it almost, better.
Yeah. And when we were at the con, actually, we were the only 3 there. I think that everyone should have been there. I think it was a great what do they call it? Panel. It was a great panel to sit in on. It was a oh my God, somebody help me.
Improv.
Improv.
I don't know.
It was an improv panel, and they were talking about it. Did woo. I spirit fingered, which
Oh my
happened
God.
a lot in the improv session, actually. And what he was talking about, which I didn't really think about until they were talking about it during the session, was the way that you walk. So they had everybody walk like normal walk, and you lead with a certain body part, whether it be a knee or a foot or a thigh or a nose. Like apparently, when I walk normally, I lead with my nose, which I didn't know. You could lead walking with your nose, but apparently I do. So they then said, walk with your knees. And you're like, okay, how do I walk with my knees? And immediately when you start walking with your knees, you create this character around just a walk, and it completely changes your persona. So even just changing your walk, you don't have to necessarily be able to do the voices, because I'm not a great voice actor. Like I can do a couple voices, but I can't do many. But like even just changing your walk will completely change a costume and a cosplay. And I think if you do the walk of that character at least, it puts you more into that character, which is awesome.
Is there any chance we can see this walk of yours?
It's a great walk.
I'm wearing a skirt.
Grell would totally wear a skirt, so.
Grell would totally wear a skirt. I don't know.
Shorts in like episode 6, I think.
Is that the one where he is Ophelia?
He wore a skirt in that too, but no, he wore booty shorts in that one with the castle and its princes. No, it was a different one. I don't remember which one it was.
I really, really, really want to cosplay Grell as Ophelia, by the way.
That would be amazing.
It would be fun. Because why not? Grell as Ophelia. I mean, come on. I don't know if I have enough room. It pretty much went. I'll do the hands and the head because I don't think my camera's gonna. I'm 6'1". I don't think my camera can go back far enough to pick up my entire body. But if you're going to MomoCon, you can see my Grell walk, and you're gonna be there, so you'll see it. So this is pretty much my Grell walk with these hands and with my head up and with my death scythe. And that's my Grell. Well, that's my Grell while I'm sitting here. But my Grell standing up and walking is much different.
It is. It's something to see.
It is. It is. Okay, but anyway, back to what makes a good cosplay or prop. I totally agree with both of your points. If you love the character, I think that you will obviously cosplay that character really, really well. Whether you bought your costume or made your costume, I don't think it matters. For me, what I really, really like in a cosplay is putting like a little bit of a personal spin on it. Like, yeah, I like accuracy, but sometimes accuracy gets a little bit boring because you see the same character over and over and over and over and over again if they're completely accurate. So like slightly changing a color, I kind of like, or like a variation of a character I really like as well. Or adding like a personal twist to a prop, which is sometimes what I do. Like for my chainsaw, I added some personal things, which I'm just going to show you. It's not even my show and tell, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I changed the whole thing, but I added like this gold around here, like this gold cord here, and then on this side, it's really giant. I'm sorry, this is really hard to work with. On this side, I added this gold and black cord here. So like little tiny personal details that kind of bring it over the top. I like that. Like I saw a Little Mermaid actually. After you left, Allie, there was a Little Mermaid. You saw her? Oh God, she was so cute, and she had these really beautiful gauntlets on them with little fins, with shells and glitter. It was awesome.
My trident was better.
Oh, that's so mean.
No, listen, I'm very, very fond of my trident.
You are. You worked really hard on it, and it does look really, really good. It does look good.
But I liked her take on the costume.
Shade at a little girl.
What?
I said she just threw shade at a little girl.
Oh, she's not a little girl. She was an adult.
No,
It was
yeah,
my age.
What?
No. She had a really great costume. I loved her take on it because, there's a million Little Mermaids out there. So it is nice to see something different, like, I don't know, armor on something that usually doesn't, or, creating something out of just changing it. I like it.
I straight up thought you guys were talking about a little girl this whole time. Yeah, my trident was good. Damn.
Actually, there were really no small children, to be quite honest. It was fairly college age, a little bit older crowd at this Geek Fest this time.
There were some small children, and they joined the Star-Lord dance-off.
What?
I knew you were going to say that. There was. Okay, ready. After the Black Butler Dragon Cabaret show, there was a Star-Lord dance-off.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Wow.
And I think someone has YouTube open and it's not muted because I'm echoing.
I've had mine open for a while, and it's been muted.
Mine's muted.
Mine's muted too. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just a glitch.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm just gonna keep talking, even if I hear myself. So the Star-Lord dance-off, and you would compete against other dancers, and you would dance to 80s music.
Awesome.
So for like they each got like a minute, and then you were slowly voted out, and a little kid won. I think he was like 14 years old, and he was adorable, except for that I think his dad was there, and in order to win, he like twerked for like a half a second.
Did you say twerk?
Yes, I said twerk. And then his dad was like, no!
I agree with his father.
I do too.
Really, really hilarious. He did a couple of these. Cute. It was really cute. He won. He was just a really cute dancer. It was cute.
Was he in costume?
He did like a half Attack on Titan cosplay, which brings us to our next topic, but I'll go to that in a second. He had on like an Attack on Titan jacket with an Attack on Titan shirt, but he is a cosplayer. Actually, he wins a lot. Him and his sister cosplay together. I know that they have a Facebook page. I can't remember what it is. If I can find it, I will add it to not the comments, but like the section below once the video is posted. But they win a lot of the costume contests. He's a great cosplayer. So that's that. But yeah, Star-Lord dance-off, and there was a child, and he won.
There was a child.
There was a child, and he won, and it was awesome.
Wow.
I know. Do you love my story? My story. So let's talk about what's the next one.
Oh, can I just quickly, this is related to what we were talking about, but didn't you say you were going to do a dance eventually?
We're gonna do a dance! Oh, yay! So at MomoCon, when did we even talk about this last? I think it's when I found out you cosplayed as Bassie and I cosplayed as Grell. You texted me and said, hello, kitty. You texted me and said, I really want to do a skit in cosplay for Black Butler with Black Butler characters to the Maroon 5 song Animals. Because it's perfect. Look at Allie's face.
Even though it's about other things.
It is about other things. Don't judge.
No judgment.
Turn it
Just
into Black Butler type things.
Yeah.
Sebastian, you are a demon and you're going to eat Ciel's soul. And so technically, if you twist it just a little bit, it kind of works. I'm going to go with it works. And it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Allie looks completely and utterly confused.
Allie looks concerned.
She does look concerned. It's going to be fun, and there will probably be video of it, and you will just have to stay tuned for that. It'll probably happen in May. Not probably, it'll definitely happen in
May, because that's when MomoCon. Unless MomoCon decides to make it in July, which, that's not going to happen. But anyway.
Because I'm going in May. Either way, I'm going to Georgia in May.
We're going to Atlanta, Georgia in May, gosh darn it.
Exactly.
Have fun.
So then I also wanted to do a shout out. Like, I know you guys really aren't into the, not that you're not into it, but you haven't really seen through all of it, the Attack on Titan series. They're doing a live action Attack on Titan movie. They're working on it currently. I am dying about it. I just wanted to throw that out there for anyone who is listening or watching who is a fan of Attack on Titan. Just look up live action Attack on Titan on YouTube and watch the trailer. You're going to nerd out. I did. I watched it like 20 times, and I was like, the whole time. So I just wanted to say that. And so the next topic is me and Kidam Girl kind of talked about this a little bit. But there was an article going around on the internet that said that there was talk about booth babes being banned. And a booth babe, who can give a really good explanation of a booth babe? Because I can give mine, but I bet, Allie, you can?
Yes. They're over-sexualized women who are put by booths to draw attention or customers to a specific area. They're usually characters, just like any other cosplayers. They tend to be over-sexualized and really out there. How'd I do?
You did magically. That was like that was like a better explanation than I probably could have given, because I would have been like, it's those girls, and they dress in not a lot of clothes, and they stand by a booth. The end.
That's probably what I just would have said. Because I'm mature.
So your description was way better. But what do you... first of all, what do you think in general of booth babes anyway?
They are really confident, and I could never... no. And they're pretty, so...
I'm a little torn on it, because I actually think that some, if not a good portion of the booth babes, actually are fans too. So, if you're gonna, it's almost saying, well, you look really sexual, so no. But a lot of these characters are overly sexualized at the same time. So it's kind of hard, because it's almost like telling a fan no, but at the same time, their intentions are,
to draw attention to a specific booth.
yeah, to a specific area. So it's hard because there are people walking around who aren't booth babes dressed similarly.
Right.
So are you telling them that, oh, that's inappropriate? Or are you telling them it's inappropriate to draw attention in this manner? I mean, it's kind of like a catch-22 a little bit.
It's also like saying it's inappropriate to dress basically like every other female character in anime. Because it's really hard to find a female character that is not sneaky clad in anime nowadays.
Yeah. That's really true. I have to close down my YouTube because I think it's, I don't know, my thing is on mute, but I feel like it's me. So I'm just gonna X out of my own.
Okay.
Probably is you.
It's Rel always messes up all the things. So it just is what it is. So what am I even talking about now?
Booth babes.
Booth babes. In the article too, if any of you have read the article, it says that they're not only trying to get rid of booth babes, but they're also trying to get rid of any over-sexualized cosplay as well. So they're like checking costumes at the door saying, no, you can't come in, you're dressed too provocatively. And that goes along with what you were saying, Kidum Girl, is that a lot of female anime characters are not dressed in lots of clothing.
I mean, I have two things to say on that. One, it's not my fault I have big boobs. What do you want me to do with them? They don't go away all the time. So sometimes a lot of people are like, well, I might as well be a character that has boobs. No, guess not. Well, sometimes it's just easier.
You
I
okay?
don't know. I get it, though. I mean, I get it. It's like, even when you put on clothes sometimes. But the other thing is, so you're taking this away from the women cosplayers. But at the same time, men could be in Speedos and no big deal. Or they don't even have characters like that. It's kind of just not fair.
I have 3 words, okay? Free Iwatobi Swim Club. I love that anime, and there are always guys shirtless in Speedos or whatever.
Maybe
Cosplaying people from it.
Maybe we should get more cosplayers to be half naked this time.
Huh?
Nothing appropriate. Never mind.
What?
You said maybe we should get cosplayers to be half naked.
Like
That's what I
men.
said.
Nope.
I'm confused.
I'm not getting half naked.
That was semi-sarcastic.
But on your, I don't know what's happening.
I missed something.
I totally missed something. But on your point about boobs, too, like, I mean, there are definitely cosplays where you can hide them.
Yeah,
Like if you're cosplaying a man.
that's true. That
Or
is true.
girly man. At that. But I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen a ton of booth babes. I guess the only booth babes that I've really seen are working at corset booths. Usually, I don't know if that's a thing where you live, Kidum Girl, but at almost every convention that I have gone to here, they have a booth where they're selling corsets, and they usually have a lot of really hot girls in underwear and bras and a corset walking around trying to sell corsets. And I understand that you can wear a corset and not wear a bra and underwear, but corsets are technically an undergarment. I can't stop it from happening. I can't stop it. Kidum Girl gone? Did she leave us?
Oh, I don't know. She's
I don't
black
know.
screen.
We're probably just having we're having a lot of technical difficulties tonight. And like I said earlier before the show started, I don't know when all of you tuned in. Um, YouTube was giving me issues before we logged on, and Google was giving me issues before I logged on. I know that, Allie, you were having issues too. You joined us a little bit late. So Kidum Girl is probably just having an issue for a second, and she'll be back as soon as she can. So, besides that, oh god, it's echoing again. So it's got to be you, Allie, that's making me echo.
No,
Because I don't have anything even open.
I don't either.
Are you lying to me? You're lying to me! It was you the whole time!
No, I had it on mute, but you know how sometimes it's just finicky, but nonetheless.
YouTube issues, people. We're having YouTube issues.
Apologies, but
Stupid YouTube issues. So anyway, so Booth Babes. I don't know. I understand why people would use a booth babe. Like, I get it. It brings a lot of people to your booth when you have hot girls walking around in zero to little clothing, telling people, "Oh, come over here. Come with me. I work at this booth. Come visit." You know, it... What?
I think I'm a little bit more concerned for some of the cosplayers, because a lot of the female cosplayers out there have some of those characters, and of course they dress up as their characters at the booths or sell their prints or anything like that, and a lot of them are in good taste. I mean, I'm not saying anything negative, but I feel like if this does become a real thing, that's going to harm them more than anyone else, because they're going to be told, or, I mean, you know, they're not going to be able to dress up as certain characters anymore, which is the whole purpose of cosplaying, isn't it not?
Yeah, it's to dress up as a specific character. It's to show your appreciation for that character by dressing up as them. So, yeah, if you can't dress up as that character, if you're told at the door, no, you can't come in dressed this way, then, like, what's the point?
And what are the limits, I wonder? I mean, there's so many things that they can do. I can understand them wanting to put limitations or make it a little bit, you know, cover certain body parts or whatever. Like, there's things they can definitely do to adapt and make it good for all, I guess. But there are some ways if they do it certain directions, they might completely kill it.
Right. And I don't know, like, I was reading the article and it was saying too that they weren't trying to ban just booth girls, and they were trying to ban cosplayers, but then I was reading in the comments that they started to try and implement this, like, I want to say 3 years ago? So if they were trying to implement it 3 years ago, why is it just coming out now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and if you were trying to implement it 3 years ago, then why hasn't it been successful yet either? So that's kind of where I am. I know that there would be a lot of costume contests that I'm sure would... I don't know if I even am the only one with this view, but sometimes I feel like certain costume contests aren't necessarily fair because you get a lot of cosplayers who are entering the costume contest because they're attractive. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, you can be definitely not dressed in tons and tons of clothing and still enter a costume contest because your costume is on point. You know what I mean?
Are you saying because people look better as a character, or because they have a better costume? I'm a little confused.
I'm saying that I think that a lot of people who enter costume contests because they look good. Not necessarily their costume looks good, but because they're not wearing tons of clothing.
Oh, yeah, no, I like clothes.
Yeah, and that's
But
one
I
of
understand what you're saying.
yeah, that's one of my things about costume contests too. Is this is kind of going back against booth babes and back to like what makes a good cosplay, but like I think you should be wearing the costume for the character, not wearing the costume because it's hot.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I agree. I mean, I agree with you completely, but I mean, a lot of cosplaying, I know for me at least, I won't wear a costume I made if it's not done, completed already. And a lot of that has to do with the little details.
Right.
I forgot where I was going with this.
Well, where? Because you were going to this weekend cosplay as Buzz Lightyear, and then you changed your mind.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You're back.
hi!
Hey,
You made it back.
I'm on my phone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're here. Here you are.
Yes. What were you guys talking about?
We can hear you fine, so that's good too.
Awesome.
We were just talking about like entering costume contests for your costume, or entering a costume contest because you think you look hot. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily for cosplaying a character, but cosplaying because you think you look good. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because it kind of goes along with the booth babe thing. You know what I mean? Maybe. Maybe you don't know what I mean.
No, I gotcha. What do you guys think?
Personally, I'm actually scared to enter a contest. And maybe it goes back, maybe it's not about because you look good, but more of a confidence thing. I don't know, because I give props to anyone who even enters a contest. Hot, sexy, good costume or not, I don't care. You have the courage to go up there and have people look at you and judge you. Let's be honest, we're all judging. But if anyone has any, like, you know, confidence to do that, I give them props in the first place. Because even though my costume may be on point, and I mean, not the best looking, but I think I'm okay. I could do good, but I mean, hey, I still won't get up there. I'm too nervous. Doesn't matter how on point my outfit is.
I agree.
Yeah. I have always wanted to enter a costume contest, but I feel bad doing so in some of my outfits. I feel bad doing it. Like this one, like my Grell costume, I would enter, but I didn't hand make a lot of it. Like I handmade my I did my wig, which is a wig with weft sewn into it and then styled. Which my wig needs a bath after this weekend. I kind of ruined it. And
ruined it?
well, I don't know. I just need to restyle it, and I need to give it a bath because it's kind of. This one needs a haircut. This is freaking me out right here. There's like extra little pieces happening here, and this is the general area. But like my wig, I did the chainsaw. I did completely. That's all mine. I am probably going to get shoes and alter those. So the shoes I will have done, but like my jacket, I altered, but I didn't make it. I purchased the jacket. I purchased the vest. I purchased the pants. I purchased the shirt, the necktie. All of that is purchased. So I feel bad entering because I would like. My goal for personally, this is just for me, I want to either have ordered my cosplay costume from somebody who has made it by hand, the whole thing, or I want to make like 95% of my costume by hand.
So
That's
you're
my
telling
go-to.
me you won't enter a contest because it doesn't feel right? Like
Yes.
you didn't actually make it. Even though, I mean, I hate to say this, every single one I've went to, more than 95% of the people who enter those only make 50% of their costume, which I still think is a lot.
That is a lot.
You know, I mean, for example, Aquaman, you know, I only made about 75% of it. The rest is bought or thrown together.
You say like 75% isn't anything. That's like crazy.
It was a lot of work. Oh my god. But still, I mean, you said how much percentage of yours do you want to do handmade, Danielle?
I want at least like 80%. Like that's what
That's a lot.
that's my goal.
That's a lot.
Well, I don't make pants, so I'm obviously never going to like make pants. I mean, I might make pants if I can't find the pants that I need for my Knuckles cosplay that I'm working on for MomoCon. Then I'm gonna need to make pants, and they're probably going to look terrible.
No, they
Don't
won't.
say that.
Don't say that, because I'm going to have to make pants too. For
Pants
Sonic.
for everybody.
Pants for everyone. We're going to make Tails pants too.
Pants all around. Well, we're making
Whoa.
tails.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we are.
So Tails is gonna have tails.
Sorry.
Shoes. Wait, you're
Rings.
making shoes?
They have to
What?
be oversized and exaggerated. We need shoes.
Shoes. So apparently we're making shoes.
You're
We
making
need
shoes. Okay. I was gonna wear my Air Jordans, but okay.
Nope. We need them like this much bigger than your foot.
Let me see. Can't see you. Do that. Do the hand
Do
motion
it again.
Oh man, we're talking Sora feet. That's crazy.
Oh, heck yes. I'm saying.
Making Sora feet.
Oh my god.
You know, we saw a lot of. How do you guys feel about this? Do you mind me asking a question?
No.
But, so we have a lot. I mean, I'm sure we all do have like a thesaurus of different characters we want to do, and sometimes I see other people do those characters before I've even had a chance to do them, and sometimes it puts me off from doing it all together because you're like, that's a lot better than what I can do. Or they give you really good ideas, or even you want to go in a completely different direction. Like when you see other cosplayers do your ideas, what does that do for you?
It inspires me and motivates me to crush their dreams. No, it like
Their dreams.
I'm kidding.
Kind of.
Like it really does inspire me. No, not to crush their dreams, but to try even harder to crush their dreams. Oh my god. Someone else
I
talk.
completely understand because you want to do the best. You want the coolest outfit out there. But then, so hard. Because we saw an Amy and Sonic this weekend that were actually really well done. And it made me go, oh, sad.
No, I actually understand that feeling. I get super cosplay jealous, super easy, super easy. If I see like a really good Sebastian, I'll be like, why am I not you? But,
Oh, no.
it happens.
Because you're my favorite Bassie. Come on.
And you're my
Oh,
favorite girl.
Bassie.
I mean it. It's in my pocket.
Yay!
I've said it like 8 times. I'll say it again. I ship Girl and Sebastian all the way. We're cousins. We're cousins, but yeah.
We're cousins. It's okay. Our characters love each other.
It's true.
This is a weird thing. I just can't.
I don't see it.
I can't deal today.
Okay, I can't see it.
It's okay. What were we even talking about? Oh yeah. So we saw the Sonic and Amy, and I thought they were super, super cute. And for me, they didn't like turn me off and go, oh, now I can't do this because they're perfect. For me, I went, oh my God, I love this piece of the costume and this piece of the costume, and I'm totally gonna steal that. Because she had on this like, and I can't do it personally. I can't wear a spandex suit. I think your YouTube is doing something weird again, Allie. I personally cannot wear a spandex suit. Like, I'm not wearing a bodysuit. I'm just not.
It's
Yeah,
horrifying to me.
it's too many skins to put into a suit. So I wanted to do like a cargo pant thing, but she had this really, really adorable jacket that she wore over her spandex suit with these like spikes that came out of the back. Because you know Sonic has those spike things that come out of his neck and back and head, like
Yeah.
his little fin looking things.
Yeah.
And she had made those and sewn them onto her jacket.
Ooh.
And it was awesome. So I was like, oh, we could totally take that idea and use that idea too.
That's pretty fancy. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
So
Did you take
like
a picture?
what?
Picture?
I don't have a picture.
I'm sure we could find one, but I don't have one of this particular character.
That sounds
Yeah, I don't
really-
have one either.
I don't think I've ever seen an Amy Rose at a convention before. So that's really
It was
awesome.
the first time I've seen her, and she did a very good job.
It
She was
sounds
so
awesome.
adorable.
It was adorable. She had the mallet and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
like huge?
What?
Was it really big?
It wasn't actually. It wasn't like, you know, you see like Harley Quinn cosplayers and they have the giant mallet is like
Yeah.
bigger than they are.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was I mean, it was big. It was probably like at least 1.5 feet long. But it
They were
wasn't.
not cartoony.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like Harley Quinn size. It was adorable.
Were they in character?
Depends. I mean, it's a long day.
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, when we walked up, they kind of were. They had like little gold rings that they were carrying around, which was adorable. But I don't know. I mean, I think when you're sitting at a table as a cosplayer all day long and people are coming up to you, like, it's hard to stay in that character all day long, especially when you're doing voices and stuff, that you
Yeah.
just sometimes are like, I need to turn this off now. Like, I just need to be myself for a second and a half.
Yeah.
But there's, yeah. Anything else about Booth Babes that we want to talk about?
I don't know much. I just saw the article and I was like sad face, and that was it.
I think it's more like a wait and see kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't think there's no way they can't do that.
Cosplay is a very strong community. You know, not cosplay, and just the con. People who go to these cons, family. You know, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's wait and see, but I think they're going to band together, and I don't know that they're going to be capable of enforcing these things.
I agree.
Yeah. Because I feel like even if they tried to enforce them hardcore, I think that the cosplay community would really band together and everyone would dress in their Booth Babe anime scantily clad best and show up in protest.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Even
I know I
those
would.
like me who are uncomfortable about it.
I
People
totally
show up
would.
with bras and underwear, like, come on, man. Can't do this, guys.
Exactly. This is wrong.
Do what you gotta do.
I swear, Danny, you just echoed. You're like, this is wrong, wrong, wrong.
It's not my computer, I promise.
I did it again.
It's happening!
It's happening.
Oh my god, it's totally happening a lot.
Yeah.
I don't even know. So since we've covered that and we figured if they're gonna try and ban Booth Babes at any of the local conventions wherever me and Allie are and where Kid'em Girl is, make sure that you get in contact with any of us and we'll put together a scantily clad protest group and show up.
It'll be a protest group for everyone.
Yep.
It
Yep.
shall. And it
Even
shall.
the, even the awkward and uncomfortable.
It's gonna be awesome.
Great.
You're gonna have all sorts of awkward and uncomfortable hanging out.
Can't wait.
So we have about 5 minutes left in the show.
Man, I missed like half of it again.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you were there for most of it.
Like 5 or 10 minutes.
Felt like longer.
No, it wasn't that long.
Okay.
You didn't miss much.
Okay.
We talked about stuff and things.
You just talked about stuff and things?
Yeah,
That's really specific.
I know, isn't it? So, we want to do show and tell again, because we always do a show and tell.
We can. I don't have anything though. I have stuff to talk about, but that's it.
I'll go get him.
Okay, you go get it. Do you want to talk about your show and tell then?
Sure. I was at Hot Topic today, and they seem to be producing more, wow, my first instinct was to say Big Bang Theory, no, Black Butler stuff, and they have socks with, like, Sebastian on it, with the Kuroshitsuji, like, insignia, symbol, Japanese kanji writing, and all kinds of really cool stuff on the socks, so I considered buying them, but they were $15, and I was like, hell no, and I won't.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? My friend, I think, sent me a picture of the socks. And there was one with Grell on them, and she was like, you need these right now.
Yeah, there was one with Grell on them. I forgot.
Yeah, she sent me a picture, and I was like, oh, I need this. Oh, Allie, you have Billy.
This is Billy, everyone. He's my octopi that I've made. He wraps around me. He's kind of broken.
I helped.
I helped.
Billy was a labor of love. He's from my Aquaman armor. We felt that Aquaman needed some help from his sea friends, like Billy.
Okay,
And he hangs out right here. And I cannot figure out how to put him on without Danielle's help, so I will not. But this is Billy, everyone. He's a sturdy
I don't have the
octopus.
sound effects.
Yay!
Aggressively clapping.
For the people who cannot see and who are listening to this, Billy is a giant octopus with tentacles that wrap around the entire body, and he sits on the left shoulder, and the tentacles wrap around the back, wrap around the arm, wrap around the front of the chest, and he is an octopus armor, and he is fantastic, but he is also sadly been hit a few times in
Billy.
battle.
Tentacles do not stay in anymore. He has been retired, so Billy Jr. is in the works.
Yes, there shall be a Billy Jr. and Billy, Dad Billy is going. Oh, she just gave him a kiss.
No.
It was really sweet. So Papa Billy is going to be retired, and he's just going to hang out, and then Baby Billy will take some work.
He's gonna be a star.
He's going to be a star.
Yep, I got a lot of attention when Billy was around.
I was gonna make a really bad hentai joke, but I decided not to.
So I have 3 pieces for my show and tell.
Ooh.
And I'm going to save I'm just going to do them in order of where they're sitting on my computer, on my chair over here. I got 3 signed prints from Shelby Savage, and they are beautiful. This one is a really beautiful Harley Quinn print. It's everything. I have the words. And then I have this one.
Ooh.
I know, isn't it pretty?
Yes.
I'm terrible with anime, so I can't remember what character she's cosplaying as. But the photo itself was such a piece of art that I needed it in my life. And so that's this one. And then there's this one that comes with a certificate of authenticity, even. And this is.
Oh, I know this one.
Ooh, oh, don't tell me. Max, Moxie, Max.
Moxie Bunny.
Moxie Bunny?
Moxie!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Borderlands, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
It's a video
I'm
game.
gonna go with yes. But yeah,
Solid
it's
answer.
it's super adorable. And then she signed it for me, and she said, "Do you want me to write anything specific?" And I went, "Well, you know what? Just whatever you're feeling. Just write whatever you want." And she wrote, "Danielle, one of the best girls I've seen.
Oh.
XO Shelby Savage." And then my little heart completely melted, and I totally fangirled like a child. I went, "Ah!" But I waited until I walked away so she wouldn't see it. So, Shelby, if you're watching my video, I don't know if you do or not, or our video, I should say. It's not just mine. If you're watching this, thank you.
I love you.
Thank you. You made my day. Yesterday, completely. And yes, I love my prints. I'm going to get them framed. And
Wow.
well, I frame most of them actually. Any of my ones that I get signed and I purchase, I've actually only purchased them from two people. I've purchased them from Shelby Savage, and I've purchased them from NVI. Those are the only people who I own prints from. And I love them, and I think I'm going to frame them, and I'm going to start putting them up on my wall in my bathroom, and turn my bathroom into like my cosplay.
Fangirl.
What?
Said fangirl.
Yeah, I'm gonna just fangirl every time I walk into my bathroom to do anything.
The Oval Office of Cosplay.
Yeah, my Oval Office of Cosplay. I wish it was an oval. And that's it. Anything else? Anyone want to add to the show today?
I'm considering doing prints. Considering.
Ooh,
I
like that.
Considering.
It's a good consideration.
It's happening.
I think you can do it.
I'm behind you 100%.
Really?
Me too.
Me and Billy, we're here for you.
Thank you, Billy.
And Danny, hello, come on.
But Billy. But it's Billy. Yes.
But
thanks.
it's Billy. Okay, apparently Billy the Octopus, who's been retired, is more important than Danny.
You don't even understand Billy, okay? The best.
Billy's misunderstood.
Damn it! Come on. I just got outdone by an inanimate object.
But it's
You helped create him.
I did. I helped create a monster.
Monster. It was fantastic.
He's not a monster.
He's a friend.
Fish are food, not friends.
You want to think about that?
No, I don't. Fish are food.
You
I
said
actually
the wrong way.
don't eat a lot of fish.
I do.
So fish are food.
They're delicious, but they're still my friends.
I think we may have lost Kid and Girl again. Oh no.
My battery went to 10% because Google Hangouts likes to eat my battery.
That's
Well,
okay.
the good thing is we're wrapping up.
This is good. It's 10:15 anyway. So let's call it a night, guys. Thank you for everyone who was listening and putting up with our weird echo. Hopefully this won't be in the podcast when we upload it. We might be able to get rid of it. I don't know. but we're going to try if we can. But thank you for sticking around for our 15 minutes while we had technical difficulties and sticking around during the whole show. We really appreciate it. Make sure that you tune in next weekend on Sunday at 9 o'clock again for
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. Yes, that is right. For Nerd O'Clock, a cosplay videocast. Sunday at 9 again. Don't forget to check out our Facebooks and our our Facebook.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Check out Prop Troopers on Facebook, Vinyl Kitty on Facebook. It's actually Vinyl Kitty Cosplay on Facebook. And Kid'em Girl Cosplay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Allie, do you want to send anyone?
Yeah, Prop Troopers.
Yeah, go to Prop Troopers. Prop Troopers on Facebook, proptroopers.com. We're also Prop Troopers on Instagram and on Tumblr.
So many Prop Troopers.
So many Prop Troopers. We're everywhere.
We are.
I'm a Prop Trooper. Not really. I'm kidding. Go cosplay.
I think we should cosplay a Prop Trooper. I don't know what a Prop Trooper
What?
looks like, but we should cosplay one.
I am one.
Alright.
I'm cosplaying one currently. That is all. I have nerded enough.
What?
I said I have nerded enough. I am done nerding now.
Yep.
I'm done nerding.
I hope everybody else is also finished nerding.
Yeah. All right. So, like I said, again, guys, tune in next week, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, right here on YouTube. We'll be here again, 9 o'clock, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.